You know what? I am going to turn this into a video because so many times I'll sit here and I'll be hashing over ideas and just pondering things and trying different setups and situations and what have you while I'm reading or, just musing over a lot of things. And yeah, I know a lot of you out there is like, well, you need to be streaming this shit. Yeah, I know. But here's something that just came to mind. This would actually make an awesome video since it is integrated into the Two Wicked Rising build. I have integrated the Echo Dot into my entire setup here. And so now we are able to control music and news and jokes. And, everybody's got that Alex Jones thing going on. People watching the stream, wanting to hear what she has to say over here. And I'm not saying her name yet because she'll go, bloom. And then she'll say, I don't know that, and interrupt me and all that good stuff. We'll get to her in just a moment. But here's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm going to do a test run anyway. So why not? And the lighting may not be just right and the green screen jacked up because it's just occurred to me. This will make an awesome video. But why not do this test run and explain how I did it? So let's do this test run with Alexa. Tell me a joke.
Why was the Miami Dolphin called for a personal foul? He tripped a player on purpose.
Alexa, tell me the snail joke.
I took the shell off my racing snail to make him faster. But now he's more sluggish.
All right. Alexa, play some non-copyright music.
I couldn't find any non-copyright songs.
But anyway, during the stream, you got that ambient music in the back. Who can I play that might not pop me right away? Rob Zombie? Rob Zombie, I think, gives permission to everybody. Does he still? I don't know. Alexa, play some Rob Zombie.
Shuffling songs by Rob Zombie.
Now you hit the big time.
And we won't leave it on but just a moment. It's just for example's sake out there. All right, Alexa, stop. So anyway, the volume might need to be tweaked, and I don't have my headset on to actually see how loud it is, but that's actually pretty cool. Alexa, news flash.
Here's your flash briefing. In Fox News.
The first few days of the new year bring with it a winter storm for the East Coast. I'm Ken Duffy, Fox News. A huge storm system continues to plot its way up the eastern seaboard, already leaving behind snow in some states that haven't seen it in decades. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster.
I was just joking.
5 or 6 inches of snow. There's ice is all over the place.
Why do they always grab those guys?
Below freezing.
Alexa, stop. I was just joking, and we're going to get about 5 or 6 inches of snow and ice. So stay off the roads, everybody. Be careful out there. All right, let's continue with it. Let me tell you how I did this. All right, as everybody may or may not know, with the Echo Dot, or whether it's the full size or the Dot or whichever device it is, they have a couple of different functions. First of all, they have the Bluetooth function, which a lot of people use. Secondly, they have the internal speaker, and on the Dot, it's not really that loud. And for me, I have a sound bar and also have a headset and through my TV monitor up here set up for this computer for whenever I'm listening to music, whether it's on stream and all that. Now, this won't be a permanent setup by no means because I do like my YouTube playlist with listening to like the Prime Thanatos and Synthwave and all that. Alexa, play some Synthwave.
Playing synthwave music.
What? Oh, well, maybe we can listen to it on the Dot. Alexa, stop. All right, so anyway, there we go. So we can travel back to the 80s, the greatest decade in human history. So there you go. How I did this. All right, the other output on here. So you got the speaker that plays through the Dot. you have the Bluetooth ability, and you have the line out ability. All right, now how I integrated this into my PC was I took my line out of the Dot and I plugged it into the line in on the PC. Very simply, and then I was like, well, it's not going to actually recognize that, so I went to my settings, and of course, everybody knows how to navigate to your settings. Right-click the little speaker down there, go to recording devices, and that input, which is the blue input on the back side of the PC, is the line in. All right, and I just simply told it to listen to it. All right, just like way back whenever we were just first starting a 2PC setup, how I told you how to do the cheap version of the audio settings on there, and it's always worked. All right, so this is how I made it do it. So you just line out from the Dot into the computer's line in, the blue input, and then go down to the settings and tell it to listen to it. And that's amazing that it works like that. Just that simple. And that may not be, spectacularly impressive to everybody, but just think about how many people out there have some pretty good systems on their computers with like Netflix going on. A lot of people have their computers hooked up to their main screens for Netflix, et cetera, et cetera. Well, now you can put the Dot into your computer, and that's how you do it. And I personally want to start using it as like a niche or a little gimmick type of thing on the stream where, people all the time talking about Alex Jones. Let's see if she knows who Alex Jones is. Alexa, who is Alex Jones?
Alexander Emmerich Alex Jones, the American conspiracy theorist, radio show host, documentary filmmaker, and writer.
She knows who he is. I bet she does. But anyway, people all the time talking about that, how it listens to you and all that. Folks, you can unplug this thing, by the way. It ain't like you are, being spied. So if you're, doing personal things in your house that you don't want nobody else listening to, just hit the mute speaker, which if you don't trust that, unplug it. It's fine. It reconnects on its own. It's not like it won't ever come back on. That's what I do anyway. But I just thought that was neat. I wanted to share that with you. And hopefully that'll give you a fun little tip and trick on how to integrate your Alexa Echo Dot into your PC.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. Woo!